it's really cohesive to the lyrics of what's going on. You show this woman in a relationship and she's being ignored, and the feeling behind that. You're able to accomplish a lot musically. Alongside this visual narrative, I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it's really cohesive. Um, I think it was edited together really well. And I think showing the story was a really smart move for this music video. I think it paired very well together, and visually it was really stunning and really added to the songs.
We are met and brought into this home. It's very dark in the surrounding around them. Their spotlight is essentially on the two characters themselves, so you really get to focus on the two characters. It's not really about the environment they're living in, it's really about the environment that exists between the two of them. And you see the separation, you see the tensity, you see the actual split based in the black space that exists between these two characters. And you can sense that something's not right here, like something doesn't sit well with you. And you can kind of get the sense of there's no happiness that exists between the two characters. He's in his own world, she's in hers. And we see this essentially domestic violence dispute between the two of them. And the only time we really get to see outside of this atmosphere is when she finally gets out. We have this dream of her pulling out the suitcase, putting in her items, but it really takes us a while to get out and to be free of that. And that's what we get to see in the end of this piece here. And all of a sudden, this darkness that exists in the home is then met with just this brightness, natural atmosphere. And you kind of really see it when she gets in the car. She kind of has this moment of, I can breathe now, so to speak, like I got out.
I loved the feel of it. I loved the feel of the music. I loved the feel of the music video. I thought it was filmed really, really interesting, with the way that it was kind of just like shrouded in darkness, and a lot of the colors were really muted when she was interacting with the man, her husband, I'm assuming because of the ring. And then you saw these like little moments of color and moments of light. And then at the very end, obviously, she, makes a run for it. And it's vibrant and there's a lot more color to it. And there's a lot of light after she's kind of left that situation, which I really loved. I thought that that was really beautiful and really well done. And then I thought the music was really, really interesting. I think that the best thing about it is it's not something that I can really remember hearing. It's not like a sound that is very common at all. So it's really unique, and that makes it really intriguing, and it makes me want to, listen and, see, not necessarily like even see if I like it, but it just makes me want to listen to it more because it's something that I haven't really heard before.
It amazes me that like the vision that some, I guess, directors or whoever's responsible for coming up with the overall concept of this really impresses me. To I think if I had to explain this, if I had this idea for this video and I had to explain it to somebody, I'm not sure I'd be able to sell it through. But then when you see it, you're like, this is great. But they seem like such sort of like mundane little sequences, nothing spectacular, but it's put together so thoughtfully and with such impact that it's, I guess, a piece that is larger than the sum of its parts. Just a really, yeah, fascinating and strong piece.
I love this film. I like the clock running backwards effect. The song is amazingly complemented with this situation being depicted that seems to be happening of domestic violence, with all the stages, the ignoring of the partner, the taking for granted whatever they are doing, and then finally reaching a point where it is untenable. The situation is not sustainable, and the person runs for it. They fortunately are able to escape that situation and it's a great job. Great performances too.
The choice of no dialogue was both because it perfectly sets the tone for the rest of the video, but also gives off the impression of the music video, because it's not quite often that music videos have people speaking in it, but if it does, it's a more of a storyline of a music video. And by showing these struggles that the woman or the actress goes through in a relationship, and how she only wants to escape, by the end she gets exactly that. And I think it was a great story told in the form of a music video, and it hits a nice note, and a lot of people can relate with this sort of issue.
I love the heavy rock instrumentals, notably of guitar and drums, and the lead vocal artist was awesome, with really soulful lyrics about a relationship going sour. I thought the lead character gave a thoughtful performance, very subtle, as she tried to serve her partner, who was ignoring her. Good use of props, notably the scalding water in a cup as tensions heated up. Excellent editing, close-up camera work, and overall direction.